Okay, part 2 of the back-end process of renting out my fifth wheel. So I talked about what I charge in part 1 as well as some of the fees that I have for renting out my fifth wheel. The other question that you need to ask is, where is this site at? Is this at a campsite? Are they boondocking somewhere? Is it on someone's property? So I now actually charge a boondocking fee after having a very difficult rental one time. I had to move it because the people weren't there to tell me where to put it, so that was a lot of effort to getting it back up onto the truck, and then it required a lot of extra leveling equipment and different things like that I actually didn't have with me, and so I felt bad because I could have left it more level had I been given a heads up. So I ask way more questions now, to ask for pictures, all of that kind of stuff, to really make sure that I know what I'm getting myself into before I get over there. The next thing that I charge for is delivery. Because it's a fifth wheel, I deliver it, and that's another question when people ask me if they can pick it up. I always say, well, do you have a fifth wheel hitch? And a lot of times they don't realize that they don't have a fifth wheel hitch, and typically someone who has a fifth wheel hitch probably has a fifth wheel. Unless they're like not wanting to take their 43-foot long fifth wheel and they're wanting like a 27-foot long fifth wheel. That would be the exception, and that's not something I've come across yet. So I always make sure if anyone does try to pick it up to tow it, that they actually have the proper fifth wheel hitch. And to be honest, I would need lots of copies of driver's license, insurance, things like that if someone was going to actually tow my fifth wheel. The next thing that I have is extra liability insurance. So I use Progressive, and they actually cover rentals, which is amazing. They cover rentals as long as they are rented through one of those sites that I had mentioned. So that's really great. Covers any of the renters' belongings, anything right outside the fifth wheel. It's a really, really great insurance company for trailers, 100%. Let's see, the other thing that I like to do is I do a lot of cross marketing and things like that. So I do post on Instagram. I have a link in my bio that links to all the different websites that my trailer is listed on. And then other than that, I basically just treat it like I would any other property I am renting out. When it comes to the inside, I have a little sign that says, if you feel tipsy, with my Venmo. I always leave my guests a little basket of snacks and microwave popcorn and a bottle of wine, and really just try to give them the best experience while they are using my rental.